What is going on, everybody? It's your favorite killer one here, Killer here. We are about to release a video, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of RTA. So, had to scrap a previous recording because I screwed something up. And, yeah, other than that, the reason I wanted to do RTA, just, been having a little bit of an itch to do it. And, I don't know, I'm just gonna try and have some fun. As I'm recording this video, now, I haven't posted my previous 2 RTA episodes from last season. As people may know, I tried to climb last season, last couple days, and I eventually just tapped out because I couldn't keep up with all the meta units, and I feel like now that I've had a little bit of time to like adjust to the new meta, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. So I think it's time for me to get back into the swing of things, if you will.
I'll deal with this.
I want to try my new hand guy because I just built him. That's the main reason I'm doing RT as well. So I mean, this video will probably come out after. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that I'm just kind of bullying worse players than me. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not happening, but not much I can do really about it. Just kind of gotta roll with the punches in a way. Final pick here, I have some options. Part of me just wants to go like Rowana or something, but I don't have an Aureus holder. I could just go Rimuru. Doesn't really matter. I think I'll just be gear gapping everybody, but I mean, I just want to get a feel of how he's doing. I'm not scared of anyone here, really. I guess Euphine is the biggest DPS threat, right? I don't think this guy has the damage to kill any units. Okay. But yeah, no, as I'm recording this video, I think the Moonlight Summons, actually, it's not that I think, the Moonlight Summons literally, this will be like the first actual day that they're out, so I hope everyone got the units they wanted. If they didn't, I'm sorry. But, either way, no matter what happens, just, if you got something, congrats. If you didn't, better luck next time, right? Not much you really can do.
You cannot change what is already decided.
All that's left is ruin.
Chaos!
Let's defy the odds. Shall we bring this to a close? I'll pierce straight through you.
Let's start with something light.
I'll be your opponent.
I mean, it feels kind of bad gear gapping, no offense, worse players than me, but I mean, that's kind of what happens in the early seasons. I almost guarantee that I'm fresh out of places and be facing Emperors and Legends and high champs again, so can't really control it there, but
This is it.
I'm sensing corrupt. With my authority as mediator, I will right what is wrong.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just kind of doing this for fun, so no matter what happens, happens. Like,
Run.
right now, my main thing is that I'm kind of just like testing my Mediator Kyric right now. I'm testing his speed tuning in relation to the rest of my teams. Just because right now, he's on like a he's like on a relatively weird build. He's on like counter set with pen set, but he's got like a crit chance next, so I'm trying to figure out if that's the move or not. I'm probably gonna try and speed him up a little bit. I think he's like on the cusp of being too slow to actually do his job. I think right now he's 119 around there, 116, 119.
I never fight a losing battle.
So
Let me me guide you onto the right path.
Maybe if I can get him a little bit more speed, that'd be good. But
Cannot stop here.
my biggest thing is that I actually, because I don't have conversion gems, I can't switch him to an HP neck right now, at least. I'm just kind of not happy with his gear in the current state. I mean, some of his pieces are good, but they're not at the stats where I want him to be, but I could admit that the stats I want are pretty hard to reach. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not like reaching for the stars on my build or anything, but
Got it, Flurry? Just like we practiced. I swear. Step back, flies. Arcane does not submit to threats.
I will shape my own future.
this is very interesting.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me.
I go Arya. Could go Hwayoung. Maybe Archdemon Shadow is the better play here. I don't want to go. Oh shit! My Ran is on French farming artifact. I do this every time, like literally every time. Yeah, I think I should Archdemon Shadow here.
Found you. I'm at the scene.
Yeah, I'm not scared of that. I'll have to ban Rimuru because my Pure is on immunity. Not too worried about that. Yeah, I think my Ran is still on French farming.
How incompetent.
Yeah, it's like a 230-ish.
If you wish to die, Goblet of Oath. Heed my call.
How should we do this?
She already is gonna get it no matter what I do, so might as well just stop me from taking random debuffs from Cerise just in case she lives.
Slash your justice in two.
I missed on the Rylet, which kind of sucks, but I hit the Landy, which is really good.
Fight a little harder, Flurry.
I'm assuming he's gonna try and death break my AD Meru or my APOC.
Why not surrender? Let me show you my secret weapon. Respect the great land.
Fear is how others.
Will this kill without attack buff? I don't know if it will.
Your pitiful resistance
I don't think this is gonna kill.
ends here.
Your life
Yeah,
is here.
it just didn't kill.
I desire your flesh.
I want to. No, or not.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
Would have been nice if I was able to hit that,
I will
but
protect my people. How naive. You dare stop me?
I always give my
if anyone's gonna kill this, it's gonna be him.
All right.
Lucky dual attack on my part.
How weak.
Bailed out by RNG
It's a little
on this one.
easier. This
I mean, it was a
battle
draft out of my
will
comfort
walk
zone,
with
to be
me.
fair, but Same time, my RAM is on the wrong artifact. So is my SSB actually. Let me just change that while I remember. Thief, yup, still on days. Alright. I know I don't change everyone else's artifacts, so. You know, in this short time span between these two seasons, I've pulled a lot of units and built a lot of ones as well, so I feel like my account has become more befitting of an Emperor, or previous Emperor player, if you will. I actually have a little bit of speed gear and built some aggro units and no longer just sitting there in the turn 2 realm. Although I still am, to be fair, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not, but I think this last season definitely kind of woke me up to the fact where I can't just be sitting here countering everything forever. It's not reliable.
Don't try anything sneaky.
What?
You're trembling.
Drafting Politis for the first time in a long time. Usually if people draft like this, they ban it.
You do not understand. Who's next? It's been so long.
I'm confused about this now. So I just go APOC and then I go something else super tanky, and he's kind of just screwed, isn't he? Could go Rem, but that's uncounterable. Ban Darby, which would have been my second option. I could double down, go Celine, actually. Oh wait, AOL hits this really hard too. Let's just go AOL.
Wow, I'm left.
I have low damage, I am aware of this fact, but unless this last picks like a Caesarea, I'm not really worried about it either, to be honest. Currently I have Bambi BK, it's the only unit with cycling, but
Shall I have a go?
see, he's trying to pivot out. I think he realizes that he's kind of low on damage too. If he's smart, he bans A Ravi, but I feel like I just have so much on the board that he kind of needs to get rid of. I don't know if he's gonna make the right ban or not. Nope, not really. Alright. I think A Ravi at this point is kind of slow system. We'll see. To be fair though, this was pretty stupid drafting on my part. I didn't know DPS.
If you wish to die, the fun ends here. How incompetent.
I might as well just go first through.
By our grace.
My AOL is going before anything else anyways, and
Show me what you can do.
my AOL is on a proccard skill null if he decides to S3, so
Get serious now.
I mean he's going for it. So he's trying to drop all these debuffs. 10k HP ran, so not completely mid-maxed, but
Determined in an instant.
Left in your own will.
Come, I'll take your life. Give all that you have for the glory of Harlan.
Everything
you
falls
taste
to the
despair.
wayside.
yeah, that's fair.
Careful.
He would have needed his ran to be a little bit faster, but his ran was like 280. I mean, my ran's about the same speed, right? But I think I have more damage than he would. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, again, stated earlier, I'm gear gapping like everyone I'm playing. Let's just be real. Like, unless these are people who I've previously I recognize or have previously played high champ, I don't think they'll have the gear or the drafting to really contest what I'm throwing down.
Obey if you wish to live.
I just want to take the Cowrick right now. Usually I wouldn't, but I just want to play with him, so that's what I'm doing. Are ya? Okay.
Be careful.
It's very interesting picks considering Rimuru is still on the board. I don't know about that one, but I could also go Landy. That's a very valid option against these types of units. I don't think I want to go Pierre yet. I think I want to save my last pick for something, so I could play it safe. I can go Hwayoung. Yeah, let's do it.
I don't want to fight a pushover.
Really standard drafting for me. Now that I have Meteor Cowrick, I can kind of draft like this. Destina. It's really windy outside.
Those clothes deserve better.
Dilabet, huh? I mean, okay, I guess, right? Like, I'm not really too worried about it, to be honest. Might as well bring a DPS into this.
Do I look like
I want to ban the Celine, I think. Actually, I don't even have to ban Celine. I can just ban the healing. Now let me just ban the healing. So I'm ban Rimuru. Kind of expected that one. Let's try it. I'm hoping that this is a faster Arya because my Valencia is like 200.
Feel my sword.
The Arya is too slow. Ouch.
Not fear death. Seizing victory is seizing the future. Come.
Okay, I actually don't want to push back the Arya here. I want to push back the Crow. I want his to fall off. I want his protection to fall off.
in a million years? Let me give
Okay,
you a makeover.
this is good for me.
After this.
I've got this.
Wandering souls, grant me power.
A better option to draft here actually would have been something like F10y, but it's a good thing I didn't. Oh yeah, I just go S3.
It is my job to restore balance.
Should I warm up a little?
I just S1 Dilibet here right now, I think. Just I'm in no rush to do anything, so
See fear in your
this is the tuning that I wanted. I wanted the Arya to go before my Valencia. So,
Do not stand back.
yep.
Stop bugging me. I was going to let you off easy.
If you're ready, let's go. Prepare yourself.
I'm sensing corrupt energy.
I don't want Arya having death buff. That's how she does her stuff. So, let's get rid of her first. Pretty big.
My next target.
I do want to do this just in case it's just if I proc the Uberus too, she just dies. So,
Ultimate.
oh, she didn't die. She has a lot of HP. That is a concerning amount of HP. It's 12k. Circus Fantasia is interesting.
How rude.
The reason why Alentia is good into units like this is because this dual extra attack comes after the counters, so
Fight a losing battle.
yeah, pretty nice.
See? Everything comes down to blood.
I'll do anything for her.
I mean, it's fun using units you don't get to see very often. Honestly, I think Alentia is kind of sleeper in this meta. Just as somebody who doesn't have like a lot of units, I think she does like pretty well. Maybe there are units that do her job better, to be fair, but I like Alentia. I use her against the Rem a decent bit. I use her against the Spirit Isoline. It's I think if people gave her a bit more of a chance, you'd see her a lot more.
I'll fight you.
My own first pick, pretty basic. I will keep going standard. AOL's banned, which tells me I don't think he has Meteor Cowrick, or doesn't want to draft it, or
I'm sensing
he has it, so
Get ready.
Politis. Right now I'm not too worried about this. I could speed up here, to be fair. Yeah, I'm gonna speed up, I think.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me.
So I'm gonna take Ran, I'm gonna take APOC.
Your life ends here.
My last pick's gonna be JKC, most likely.
This is only a temporary alliance.
How long do you
I'm not scared of that at all. Pick JKC. Yeah, I actually just banned this. That's fair. All right.
Come. I'll take
This
you.
is a resist? It's on Strack.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear.
I expected this.
Feel my sword.
That's fine.
I'll make you kneel before me.
I'll be with you.
I'll reset everyone else that matters.
This is my duty. And my fate.
One reset on Hwa-Young, one reset on thing. I could just kill Cowrick right here, actually, I think. It's kind of interesting that he's going ER. I think general consensus that the ER build's kind of dead, I think, right?
Next target?
Yeah, honestly, Jake Kisei was like I feel was a super worthwhile build in this type of meta, but she's really hard to gear. Okay, no, to be fair, if you're not being stupid, she's not as hard to build. The proper build is supposed to be high speed with effectiveness, but I built mine with damage instead. Yeah, let's see what happens. Rimuru first pick, relatively basic. I mean, all good.
You taste.
To be expected, right? You banned Hwa-Young. Oh. Man of culture.
I'll deal with this.
Okay. Alright, let's see where he goes from here. I can't tell if he's confused or if he's just thinking, but I feel like this is a relatively common opener. So I don't know. I can address this type of draft immediately with double cleanser with Dillibeck Cowrick, but I think I'm just gonna go Cowrick plus something here. I don't think I'm in like a rush to have to pick something. He's going Maid, so it looks like he's slowing down a little bit. Let's go Cowrick, and then preferably an AoE with some reach. I could go Stenny to force him to draft some reach, just in case he wants to double down on some. Yeah, let's go Stenny.
Don't come near me.
I know Bellion's still on the table, but I think this gives me the most amount of options on where I want to go. Especially if he drafts Bellion, I can draft LRK and put him in a pretty shitty situation. We'll see. We'll see. Because right now I'm going,
Leave it to me.
no Aureus. He's just going like full arena, huh? If this isn't... Honestly, I feel like most likely I literally just go Dillibeck here.
You fight as if you
Ooh, Rylet. I go Archdemon Shadow here instead, actually. I go Archdemon, I ban Maid.
I smell living creatures.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, let's go.
Come, I'll take your life.
It was slow. Okay.
Give all that you have for the glory of Harlan.
Feel my sword.
Okay, what I actually want to do here is I actually do want to proc Rimuru.
Focus. Silence. ちょっと厄介な相手だな。
I want him to push the top of the line so that he can't steal my buffs from Cowrick. So let's slow burn this.
全てを飲み込め。
Go into Cowrick.
Careful. Please move aside.
He should S1 here. He should S1 Cowrick is the thing he should do, but I don't know. You went for it, alright, my bad. You got it. I mean, after this, I Warhorn. I don't think it's going to be enough to push above everyone, but...
How long do you think you can last?
Yeah, I just pushed to first. I didn't push... like, at the beginning of my team, but, like, not to the top of the line. The attack down is pretty huge. He's trying to kill Cowrick right here.
Has no place for you.
Step.
I mean, I think that's very interesting considering that I have a Ravi here, and I kind of just do this.
The doors to hell.
I never
It ends up not mattering at all.
distorted world. I will write new rules.
Prove your
Ooh,
worth.
barely got the soul burn off that. How many souls does that generate?
Ha! Can you handle this? Obey if you wish to live.
Let's provoke this just in case. That's gonna send into APOC right now. So, yeah, how many souls does it generate? nice 3 souls. It's not even that bad.
Let me guide you onto the right path.
I will shape my own future.
I'll take your life.
Yeah, this Rowlet's as good as dead. Oh, Jesus, that Landy was squishy as well. I mean, it's probably just a GG.
Is that all you've got?
Bunch of imbeciles.
I mean, it's not bad. Just like, just chilling.
Your life.
I mean, with the HP neck, I don't think he would have even died there. So, did it matter? It's hard to say. It is really hard to say. I will admit though that him having 100% crit rate is really nice, but I do want my Cowrick to have some crit rate. Like, I think even with my current HP neck, he's at like 55, 60. That's what's the main thing. Like, my main issue is that right now, because I think I have like 5 pieces of counter on if I try to switch into an HP neck, it causes me a little bit of issues. I have to find a way to get pen gear. So I'm going back into Katie's for the first time in a long while.
Need my help?
You're such a sad person. I mean, fine, I guess, right? Band APOC, I go Cowrick, I go Rimuru. I'm personally not comfortable enough cleaving, but I mean, Injury Senya is honestly an option against Violets in my opinion, especially if he goes something like that, I'm like definitely going into it, but Remlet is definitely one of the ones where if I see it, I'm going Senya.
I'll show you what I can do.
You dare stop me?
Really? I don't know if I would do that one if I were him, but... Yeah, okay, I go Stenny again. And then... I kinda wanna go... Millum, but I don't think Millum has the tempo for this. I think she's too slow. And we're here to have fun, right? Screw it. Let's have some fun. It's like, whatever, right? I mean, it's really early in the season. A loss is a loss. I really couldn't care about it. I'm not one to give a shit about like 100% win rate or anything, so let's have some fun. Assuming it's unbanned Silius. And Cowrick. Okay. So he's letting me take the turn 1.
Feeling my sword.
Well, I'm kind of fast. That's 230. Not bad.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear. Obey if you wish to live.
The 1 turn's all I need just because I made Chloe's gonna cleanse it anyways.
Can you even reach me?
Okay, at this point, it doesn't really matter if I hit the Hwayoung actually. Did I go for the kill on Maid? I don't think this will kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have max fixed. Oh wow, just go. Yeah. Wanna stun Hwoyoung. If I can stun her here and not get countered, I'm in a really good spot.
You disgust me.
Nice, that's huge.
Taste despair.
This is not so huge. This is not so huge. Okay. If I can go... Oh, nice. Uncounterable.
なんだか面白そうなのだ。暇つぶしくらいにはなるか？
Because there's no reviver, I don't care about S3ing the Violet. Just because Milim wins the 1v1 against Violet, just because he'll never hit her. 20k HP.
See your weakness. I'll show you how a hero does things. My sword will pierce your heart.
With decent damage, alright.
今ならまだ考えてるぞ。
My Rumu hit though, kinda sucks for him, but
よし、行くぞ。
it's the name of the game.
I'll take your life. Focus.
You aren't even fit to
I think I can brute force it even if I get a dual attack. Yup. Alright. I mean, no one worked fine. Her beyond counter didn't really matter, but I mean, like, it's just fun being able to like draft these units. I mean, in this type of draft, I don't think it even mattered. Like, I guess if the maid was tankier, she might have lived. I don't know.
それは避けたいんだけどな。
I think my Rimuru is decent enough to kill maids without mitigation, especially with Vigor buff. Alrighty.
Should I warm up a little?
Hwoyoung. Ding dong, Hwoyoung.
Taste despair.
今ならまだ控えてるぞ。
Am I racist? No, I'm Asian.
If you wish to die.
Insignificant.
You're cleaving me. Okay. See you, I see you. Slowing down is not the pick here. So I do want to draft relatively fast.
As long as I'm holding this spear, I won't back down.
I could go Rem. I have options here on my last pick, depending on what he drafts.
暇つぶしくらい。Oh,
Stenny.
try me.
Okay. If this is a fast RB, I'm okay. If this is like a slower RB, I'm in kind of a shitty spot.
Never lose hope.
I don't want to get stunned. So. He just said, you're not having fun, but no, I take turn 1. So. This is going to be a really hard battle for him to overcome here. Just because he's losing his opportunity to take the first turn.
Do not fear death. Seizing victory.
And my Rimuru is right there behind him.
Feel my sword. I won't fall.
Wow, that sucks. But I think it's still fine. I highly doubt this Hwoyoung is gonna kill my Rimuru. Maybe with that it will. But I've seen my Rimuru live these.
Like you.
Oh my god, the Hwoyoung has more HP than my Rimuru. He's not gonna get the max damage. Oh my god. That's actually huge. Giving my APOC immunity. We're only speaking positives right here.
俺の仲間に手を出すのは許さないぞ。Play with me. Melt away. Fall into nightmare.
Portrait of Saviors.
Follow my lead.
I mean, I feel like this might just kill with Vigor. And Death Break.
Losing every
Like, my FCC hurts. Yeah, my FCC hurts.
All that's left is ruin.
Bunch of imbeciles.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool. Previous Emperor, Masters currently. Alright, it's a good way to end the video. If he can stay in the game. I know when I was helping my guildmate do some art stages for fun, the one Emperor he played at the end of his placements lagged out, so... Is that a thing that just happens with these new Emperors, bro? They just lag out? Whoops, did not mean a screenshot there, I was wiping off my screen. Bans Rimu, has first pick, let's see where he goes. This tells me he might want to pick Arya. Dilipet first pick. I mean, okay, I guess, but
Come, I'll take your life.
Are you my next?
I can go relatively standard. I feel like he might try to pivot into cleave here. I've seen this happen before where people pick the anti spells. Yeah, alrighty. So I'm already starting off on the back foot. I have 2 picks that aren't very good here.
The shards of moonlight will
You say.
Step back, flies.
Okay. I don't know where he's taking this draft. I'll draft FCC, but
It's time to show you what
SBA. Okay.
Another
Then Opsic. Not much to say here, really. I'm quite excited for this match. Let's get it. Van Opsic, let's go. Hwayoung's just probably dead. I'm gonna be honest.
I'll take down anyone who interferes with me. I'll show you the path to victory.
SB is gonna push herself once by 20%.
I always give
Or oh wait, no, so Tata targets all enemies. 20. She'll take the turn.
Don't forget this feeling of defeat.
Show me what you got.
He landed everything. That kind of sucks.
This will be the last moon they see.
Will this Gisei kill is the question.
You disrespect me. You interrupt my work. Ruin my masterpiece? I'll cut you into pieces. Who do know the terrors of the night? Enveloping
I wonder what's yours looking like. I mean, it's kind of lucky you landed every death break, but to be fair, my draft was pretty bad. What did I ban? Did I ban AOL?
I'll fight you.
Why did I ban AOL? Oh, I banned Opsic. Yeah, never mind. I didn't ban that. Bath draft for my part though. To be fair. I knew that could happen, where they could cleave into Peeve or
I don't want to fight a
pivot into cleave. I think I said that backwards. But I mean, it's fun, right? It's like, it's kind of whatever. I mean, it's very interesting to see Server Blade era Mythic getting played. So that's something to look out for, I guess. She doesn't do a lot of damage. I know, I'm pretty sure her mods are really bad. Most of her damage comes from her burns, but I guess if you were to take the mitigation, go super fast, I guess she would kind of do her job. I'll just go over like units real quick and then end the video. So I think I'll upload the previous RTA videos before this one, but I think I'm just gonna do them all now, just because like why not, right? So Hwayoung I didn't have at the end of the season. Her gear's really bad, so definitely gonna be changing her eventually, giving her better gear. Milim did like one thing. Yeah, Milim was in one game. She did her job. Rem got banned. There's the Rem. I think I drafted Pura and Ran once. So here's Pura, here's Ran. DPS kind of slow though. I want to get him to like 290, 300, but it's gonna be kind of tough just because I don't farm that much Wyvern anymore. I'm back to farming Banshee and stuff. Remu I pick all the time. Here's Remu. Silius, cornerstone of drafting, I think, in this day and age. It's rather you pick Silius or you pick Pura. JK I drafted once. I think I got banned, but DKC in my opinion was a super worthwhile build until I got a Cowrick, and even now that I have Cowrick, I think she's just she's a good unit to have if you're not gonna build normal Kisei or Fire Cowrick. I think they're like really good. Just having the ability to reset's huge. I bet Arcane's one fight. So here's the Arcane. You didn't do much though, to be fair. Maybe I didn't bring Apoc. I brought once. It's the Apoc. I think I tried to bring Dilibet, and then it failed, or I thought about it. So here's the Dilibet. I changed her build. I put her on pen set. I sped her up a little bit. I mean, a lot of it. I gave her speed boost instead of I gave her speed boost instead of defense boost, which she had before. So she sped up to 202. Here's the ammo Cowrick in question that I'm contemplating changing. I'll show you what my issues are now. So whoops. I was going to give him this neck, which keeps his speed and gives him the bulk that I think is like a must for ammo Cowrick. But the only issue is one, I don't have the crit rate that I want. I want to get like 75. That's a good chance to crit. And then I also am not quite at the effect resistance that I want. I want it to be where I'm at 100 plus my imprint, but I know what I'm asking for is a super tall tail, pen set, counter, good crit, effect resistance. I mean, it's a lot to ask for, so I think I'll have to like tone that down a bit, but I'm based off what I'm seeing, I think he's doing pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, here I have an S imprint. I've been keeping Cowricks a lot just because I knew once the ML Cowrick came out, I'm going to be pulling him, building him like immediately. So yeah, initial impressions, enemies weren't the best, but I feel like he did what he needed to do. So maybe his damage is a little bit low, but I am missing the damage molas. To be fair, I'm missing what, like 30, 45% damage from him overall with molas. I don't know if I'll actually end up going down that route. We'll see. If I have the extra molas, I'll probably damage calculate it and just see how much damage he'll do with the extra molas, and I'll see if it's worth. FCC I brought into a couple fights. This is the Bruiser build. I personally really enjoy Bruiser builds. My mindset is that I like my units doing damage, so that's why I build things on like Penset or Bruiser tanks and stuff. Archdemon Shadow brought one fight, did her job. I need to switch her off the crit chance neck, probably go HP, just because I feel like she's not that tanky. You know, the crit chance isn't really needed. The effectiveness is nice though. Like I'm not like going for it. It's some random, just subs everywhere has effectiveness. So if I get the HP neck, I feel like I'd be a lot more happy with her build. I just think all of her damage coming from non-crit S1s and burns would be huge, especially with Fairy Tale of a Nightmare. That I think is standing. I brought one, I mean, unless she didn't do much. And yeah, it's gonna be a good video. If you want to see Mario 7 content from me, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want to see, or it's not if you want to see, but it's like what specific types of SM content you want to see. If you want to see like patch reviews, for my opinion, or character reviews. If you want to see summons or whatever, just let me know. Although I don't really stockpile summons anymore just because I'm broke, but yeah, it's gonna be the end of the video. Have a good day or night wherever y'all are, and as always, peace out.